I'm gonna turn this typical home garage into the best wrap shop possible. My goal is to work on some awesome vehicles in here, but right now, as you can see, it's pretty messy. So let's make it look good. And to do that, we gotta make some renovations. First, we need to clear and level the whole garage. I wanna get all this stuff out of here, and we're gonna put them into 3 piles and organized into keep, sell, and trash piles. You know, I'm sure we'll throw a lot of this away and sell a lot of this stuff at sales, marketplace, whatever it be. And then anything I do decide to keep, it'll just disperse in the house where it needs to go. And that next thing is paint. We're gonna paint these walls, ceilings, and a little bit of this floor back here. I ordered some tracks for the floors, so after the paint's done, we're gonna install those. Then we're gonna install some lights on the ceiling. Oh, then we gotta bring the shelves back in and fill them with what I gotta do, get the toolbox running. First, we got this side of the garage we're gonna start with.
You don't have your mic on.
Oh, I don't have the mic on. All right, mic's on now, we're good. Okay, so this is the side with the least amount of stuff. We're just gonna start on that. All right, while we're about to work on this, look at this man just chilling.
All right, bro. It's all me a bad time.
And down there, I'll like, whoa. Okay, this thing's gotta go quickly. So we have our keep, sell, trash piles going. We got trash, we got sell, we got keep, and we got kind of undecided. We're gonna figure out with some of the other family members. So one thing we forgot to say in any of the intros is that at one point there was some paving materials in here, and one of these tack buckets decided to get too hot and blow up. We grinded it with an angle grinder over here, so it's really not too bad. You can kind of see that there's definitely scars in the ground from it, and you can see some right here. Tack made it under the shelf that we just said we're gonna sell, and it stuck to the ground, so.
You might just have to shoot it.
Wow, that's nasty. Boom. All right, what we got?
We're out here. We're doing this. We're organizing. We got our dog out here. See, when the shop's all nice and clean, he can stay out here forever. Well, we'll let him inside every once in a while. Are you a good boy?
We did our keep, sell, trash pile, like you guys saw. We got some keep items to organize. All right, we're looking good in here. I know it doesn't really look like there's much progress, but our piles are definitely minimized. We did this wall. Now we're gonna finish this up here. We got the dog on the golf cart. That shelf's done. This one, what is this? Shop. Oh my shop. Oh, so dusty. That's 2 shelves down. And then these shoes, they crunch. We're gonna throw these away. And this is now an empty shelf. This shelf, funny enough, I think can sell for quite a bit.
Ooh, we got the shelf done.
All right, we pretty much have it down to the bare bones. Although, if I turn around, you will see some big piles, but they're actually pretty well organized. It's really not that much. We got these bricks back here for the house. We're gonna put those in the backyard patio. All right, we're at a pretty good stopping point for tonight. All this is cleared out. That's actually detailing stuff that's gonna stay in the shop. Then we've got just a few more things. I know it looks like a lot, but it's not. We just need the water tank, which is a work thing. We just need that out of the small garage, and then we'll be able to get all of this stuff into that small garage, and then the real progress starts happening. So we will get back at it in the morning. This is where we left off. All right, we got everything out of here. It's very echoey now because there's not a single thing in here to eat up any of the sound. Now we gotta paint the shop black, including all these trim pieces, these garage rails, the window trim, the door and trim with it, this attic cover, I guess, the light fixtures, more rails and cables, and potentially the inside of the garage door, although we are still deciding on that. So that might be the only thing staying white. So first step of this one is we're gonna get all these trim panels out so that we can put them all in a pile and paint them all at one time.
We just started masking. We got the garage door opener taped off and we started cleaning the walls. You can see the difference right there. They're pretty dirty. And the first little bit of the paint on.
Okay, so neither of us have painted anything house before. And so this is a little test square of learning how to use it. We've got this 4-inch roller. We'll use a bigger one later, but for now we're just kind of trying to figure out the paint. It looks pretty good.
Just finished the first wall. Check it out.
All right, so this wall is almost done. Just got to finish some of the roof and mask and get around this door. Other than that, I'm out of breath because we just lifted those shelves. They're very heavy, probably what, 150, no, more than that. 300 pounds each, you think? 200-300 pounds? Yeah, 800 pounds each. We got it easy, you know, not even breaking a sweat. But now we got this wall, which is pretty dirty, so we're gonna have to clean the whole wall like you've been seeing. I don't know if we've actually filmed any of us cleaning it. Basically, we've taken an isopropyl alcohol and water mixture and kind of just wiped the walls down just to get that first layer of paint smoothed out and get all the grime and stuff off. It's gonna look good. It's already coming together.
Is that fire?
Yeah. All right, as you guys saw, I painted these rails that hold the accessories up and the rails for the garage. Then I decided, you know what, let's actually paint the rail itself, or the track, and it actually turned out pretty good. So we're doing it over here. It's like this silver at first, and I think it just looks better black. Ignore the overspray, it won't matter because we're gonna mask and paint over it. All right, we took all the masking off, got the cables running well, put some of the outlet border things back. Not sure what I'd call those. Got this rail done. So now we're painting the door. All right, another part of the plan, which I don't know if I said it already, is we're gonna take the edge of this concrete, this is about 2 inches, and we're gonna paint that black as well, even though it's not part of the wall, just because the floors don't exactly reach the top of those. So we're gonna black that out, and then we're gonna black this little raised platform out using the same paint. And we're doing these side walls so we can close the garage, do the rest of the roof. Whoa. All right, today is a really big day. As you can see when I pan around, the paint is fully done. Now I just gotta sweep the floors and we gotta start installing these things. Oh. I'm a little out of breath because these are pretty heavy. I need to break down these 4 square foot tiles into 2, but like vertical. So these hooks here, I just have been doing this. I gotta do it to all of them though, without damaging it, is the goal. Sorry, camera. We're on the last border here of the white, and then we're done with the white, even though we have a lot of extra. Well, not really a lot of extra. Wait, let me figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, nice, 7, 8. Wow, so only 2 extra tiles, and then I broke 1, so 3 extra tiles.
You mean 6, 7?
Yeah, ban this guy. Oh, dude, these hammers so nice. Race Deck, sponsor me, and I'll do my other garage. Oh, so fire. All right, last 2. I gotta slit them. Give it in. Oh wait, what the, is this one just not in? Nice. This whole time I've had to like map out, so that's where I need to split it. Loops towards me. So we'll have 2 extra. These will go in right here. Just line up that corner. Oh wait, can I kickflip the race deck? Yeah, I'm not getting that sponsorship now. Oh, this is 4, perfect. And then this box is when I start tapping into the cutting side. Plenty extra for that. All right, well, we'll see you when this is done, because this is just the repeat of what we just did with the white ones. All right, the floors look insane. They are pretty much done. There's a few things left to do, is to measure and cut this, but it's not exactly gonna be flush with the wall if I don't make a little insert cut for this. Otherwise, all these edges fit really nice. And then obviously this side isn't a full square foot, so it's actually not gonna let a full one fit. We have to make a small trim on this entire line of black ones, and then we're gonna make a custom panel out of extra ones I ordered for these corners. And then tonight I have to order these edges. I didn't order them yet because I didn't know what size I would need until this is done. And now I know that that's 2 inches, so that's the plan. I apologize. All right, quick update as I was working. We got a package and they dropped it off right as I was working on it. They had to see this huge mess. You know what those are? The lights. It's finally not gonna be dark in here anymore. While these things are waiting to be cut, I'm just gonna start assembling this light right now. Let's do it.
I keep on moving on. Moving on. I keep on moving on. Moving on.
Okay, it's really dark in here because it is now nighttime. The light is built. We were building the light while the floors were being cut because we had weird dimensions in the garage. So check this out. So we have this piece here that was getting cut and now it's gonna fit around the door perfectly. It's not snapped in yet, but it'll be like that. And then this side is not an exact square foot. And so we got that done and now they're gonna fit perfectly. And then we also got a corner piece for this corner.
All right, I had a week-long Vegas trip. I sound a little sick because I am getting sick from it. I think walking past all the people on the strip and stuff. But we got a package. That's these right here. So I'm gonna put those in right now. About to go get a toolbox. Came back from Harbor Freight. We got the goods. Kind of tough. Obviously, we got the toolbox in as you saw. These 2 shelves I got in, and I kind of just didn't film it because we got those for free on the side of the road magically, and it worked out perfectly. This is gonna be like electronics and spare wrap and stuff, but for now, we kind of just threw it together. There will be more organization for that shelf. Then this one is chemicals, detail stuff, etc. Still got some more stuff to put in that and more organizing there too. Then we got this shelf. We already own this. I think it works good for disassembled car parts. So while I wait for lights to come in and for these roof lights to have an installer, I'm gonna make this clean and not dangle down. Throwing these away, and this is the part I'm gonna use. I'm gonna paint this black, so let's go do that. And then for this, I'm gonna see if I can paint it black. If I can't because it's a rope, then it is what it is. I'm gonna make it shorter. I just measured and I want it this length. But because it's the same, I have 2 tries to make it right. All right, we're back in the backyard. We're gonna paint these, and we already started painting that, but I gotta do a few more coats on certain areas. Hope it holds up. The lights are in. Crazy. It looks like this install would be super easy, but it wasn't. But yeah, we got AC. Let's go. So after the cleanup, painted walls, custom floors, bright lights, toolbox, tools, cabinets and shelf, and AC. My typical home garage has been transformed into a wrap shop. What do you think, Logan?